Jai ISKCON founder 𝐁𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐬 Sri Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada ki 𝐤𝐢𝐳𝐝 Vishnupada Paramahamsa Pariva Jagannath Sri Dhira Sri 𝐒𝐰𝐚𝐻𝐿 Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Nandi Vaishnava Vrinda ki Dhamacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Prem Karo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Shri Advaita Gadadara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shama Radha Kunda Giri Garodhan ki Vrindavan Dham ki Mathura Dham ki Navadvipan Dham ki Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Devi ki Jamuna Mai ki Ganges Mai ki Tulasi Devi ki Bhakti Devi ki Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki Nitai Gaura Premanand. All glories assembled. All glories assembled. All glories assembled. All glories to Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Parakam Sri Guru Vaishnavanta Sri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Samsajivam Sarvetam Bhavadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padana Sagana Lalita Sri Sakanavitam Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagapate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Taptakam Chana Gaurambi Radhe Vrindavaneshwar Vrisabhana Sviti Devi Pranamami Harite Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvyaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jagannath Swami ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Of all the different forms of Krishna, Lord Jagannath form is unusual. It doesn't look like the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And the future is different. The hands are different. There's no leg. Eyes are different. Everything is different. He is different, everything. Different. And Krishna has mother and has father. Even other incarnations of Krishna, like the 𝐃𝐚𝐦𝐤𝐢, doesn't have father, but they appear from the pillar. Lord Jagannath doesn't have mother and father, so no Janmasthani. And it doesn't appear unusually from the pillar like the 𝐃𝐚𝐦𝐤𝐢 or like Bhavan. He's exceptionally different and unique to his own personality. When we look at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is said to be the most merciful incarnation, but see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has rules and regulations to follow. You follow rules. You can't give Chaitanya Mahaprabhu anything which is not 100% prema. It doesn't go to him. It has to be checked. Jagannath, anything can come to him. Anything can come. And look at Jagannath. The devotees, they eat fish. But although they eat fish, that fish is prasadam. Jagannath Lila is different. And everyone in Jagannath Puri, they have 4 hands. Everyone. We may not see when we go the sun, so we may not see, but Vrindavan Das Sakura said, everyone has 4 hands. It means they are Vaikuntha. So they eat fish. So how are Vaikuntha resident fish eaters? One devotee asked me day before yesterday, is Bhimsena non-veg? The devotee asked me the question. So I replied him, there is nothing like veg or non-veg for pure devotees. That doesn't exist for pure devotees. They are different. So Jagannath associate, they eat fish, but that fish they're eating is prasada. They are not affected by eating that. And they treat Lord Jagannath the same way we treat a family member. A child goes to the father without any protocol to follow. You don't have to fill a form. For Jagannath is associated like that. If you look very clearly, very deeply, you see the Jagannath servant, they don't follow the rules nicely, but you can't criticize them. If you criticize them, you're in trouble. Jagannath himself will punish you. he did to Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Pundarik Vidyanidhi saw they were offering a starch cloth to Jagannath. He was very worried. How can they do this? But Jagannath chastised him seriously. Don't do that here. You worship me and you are criticizing my servant. That is Lord Jagannath. And you see, all the incarnation of Krishna, they don't have. When you see they disappear, they miraculously disappeared. For Jagannath died. He died. He has a burial ground, a cemetery. In Jagannath Puri, there's a cemetery. You have to bury the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But very, very mysterious, not just like a normal one. Very, very mysterious. It's 100% different in everything. In his appearance, in his disappearance, his activities. It's different, completely different. Lord Jagannath doesn't take complaint about his devotees from anybody. He doesn't like it. Why? Because we are seeing them differently from what they are. We see things externally. He's attached to his devotees. And so, Lord Jagannath he will change his body after 12 years. He will die, and they have to change the body. But see, the process of changing his body is also mysterious. I was fortunate to be there. This represent Jagannath. I had the fortune to be there. And I saw the 4 trees they cut. They stand in different villages, 4 villages, not in one place. And to cut down the tree, just to cut down the tree, elaborate ceremonies had to take place. Elaborate ceremonies. And the very day they're going to cut the tree, the axe they use in cutting down the tree is this size. Not a big axe, this size. And you can use one hand. You have an axe that can cut down a big tree. Axe what you can use one hand. It's weightless. The priest showed it to everybody should see the axe you're going to use to cut down the tree. And you don't cut down the tree from there. You start digging from the root. They dig from the root to the body of the tree before they will cut it. I was there watching the whole thing. Seeing that. So it's not just ordinary. Not ordinary. His activities are different. It's a different personality. Even before he came to be known as Jagannath, he was worshipped in the forest. In the age where there is no deity worship, Satya Yuga, there is no deity worship. That's why the Brahmana was keeping in the forest. Because if he does in the city, the Brahmanas will kill him. To protect himself, he has to keep him in the forest for worship. First reason. Second reason, he is not a Brahmana. He is lower than Sudra. So, it's another problem. You cannot do that. Therefore, he has to hide to do it. And then he transformed to this form. So mysterious. Transformed himself to this form. So, after cutting the tree, then the big ceremony, you have to carry the wood on the golden chariot, not just a car, the golden chariot. You carry the car on the wood with the carving. Also, that's a different ceremony altogether. It's a different ceremony, a lot of rituals. To install the deity, you have to be blindfolded, not physically. We do our deity installation with open eye. Jagannath installation is done blindfolded. You don't see physically. You have to see spiritually. So you have to communicate with Jagannath to do the heart transplant. He removed the heart from this Jagannath's heart. Yes, like we have a heart. He has a heart. So the priest has to remove the heart from the old deity to the new one. This heart transplant is not a new thing. So Jagannath has been doing that for time immemorial. We are just learning this small thing and we're very proud. And our heart transplant surgeon, they don't die with the patient. But for the Jagannath, the person who did that will also leave the body. After doing the transplant, no electricity, there's no light in the dark room. But the priest will see everything clearly, just like we're seeing now. Then the process of transplanting will take place. As soon as the priest finished with all the ceremony have been done, the transplant had been successfully completed. Now Jagannath in his new body. It's reincarnation. So he reincarnated. After the reincarnation, the priest who did that, so Jagannath will take him away. You have to change the body. You like that? You have to go with Jagannath? You know the Supreme Lord, but we would like to do that. That is why it's not meant for everybody. It will be a special devotee. So they know among themselves who is the next priest who is going to conduct this. There are different levels of his priest. Very, very close. Just like in Vaikuntha, the 4 expansions of Krishna, Vāsudeva, Damodara, Sanga, Pradyumna, you are the immediate. After Krishna, the immediate. Then you have the Vedas personified, the Vedas personified, who will sit next. In different levels. So Lord Jagannath has different levels of associates who are with him. So that devotee will go with him, will go back home, back to Godhead. Lord Jagannath will take him back to Godhead. And is a deity that has 2 futures in one. Aishwarya Drakadish. You have Drakadish. You have Drakadish. It's opulent, very opulent. And Brajendra Nanda. You don't have the 2 together. In Jagannath form, the 2 are together. So Jagannath has opulent side and has the bright side. And in every night, all the gopis from Vrindavan join Jagannath for rasa dance. So Jagannath is dressed at that time with tulsi leaves, not with cloth, with tulsi. His personality is very, very sweet. He has one disciple, one of the priests who served him. He served him for years. So, although he is serving Lord Jagannath directly, if we do that with the Krishna or any other form of Krishna, it will be considered a contamination. It will be considered a contamination. This Jagannath servant, his name is Balaram, he has an addiction for illicit sex. So he has a girlfriend. At the same time, he's a priest, taking care. Cannot happen in this corner. But Jagannath, take it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you are not there, we are outside. We should not do it. So he will go out to meet his girlfriend, and one day, it was Jagannath Ratayatra day. In the night, he went before the day to sleep with the girlfriend. And he was so engrossed that he forgot. He forgot that today is Ratha Yatra. When he remembered, he ran and climbed on the chariot. So his fellow Pujari, they saw him. This man, he's coming from a girlfriend. He didn't take a bath, and he climbed up. They push him away. So he fell down from the chariot. So he left. I went to they see he suddenly was crying. Jagannath, I've been serving you for years. Today I made a mistake and you threw me away. How is this? For many years I've been serving you. Only today I make offense and I'm done. You threw me away completely from your life. Where's my horse? He suddenly was crying. As he was sitting there crying, meanwhile the devotees are pulling the cart, the giant. And Jagannath had him crying there and talking to him. You threw me away, so there's no hope. One day mistake, I had cancelled everything I have done to you. So Jagannath stopped the cart. He didn't move again. So they were pushing and pulling and pushing and pulling. Lord Jagannath stood still, didn't move. They did all the mantras and everything. Lord Jagannath didn't move. He was standing there. So, he is a personality the Pujari can consult him. So they asked, what is the problem? See, my devotee is crying for me. Go and bring him, but tell him to take a bath first. They went to him and called him. Jagannath is calling him. He take bath. Please take bath first. So he did. And he came back and they climbed the chariot again. And Jagannath started to move. That's how merciful Jagannath is. He does not, and Chaitanya Bhagavat, Damodara Sakura said, Jagannath does not like to see his devotees in distress. He doesn't take distress from his devotees. He will do whatever it takes to release his devotees from anxiety, from distress. So merciful, very, very kind. Very kind. It is out of his kindness that he's accepting all inconveniences from you. Especially when things are done from the heart. He doesn't check the other unnecessary things. Krishna will check how pure is your offering. The Jagannath doesn't check how pure is your offering. He checks, oh, you offer me something. You offer me. He will take. He will take. He doesn't check the quality. So it's merciful. See, if you have watched carefully, after you tried it, people almost like tore his cloth because they hug him but he's happy. He's happy. And you see how they're taking him to the cart? Have you watched how they take him? He's happy. It's pastime for him. He's happy. Krishna, you can't do that. Krishna, you have to be very careful. Has to be careful. You have to take him gentle. But Jagannath, you can throw him here and there. That is his ecstasy. He likes it. He will go like that to his chariot and do his pastime. He's very, very kind and very, very merciful. Very kind. If you have If you have, those of you who are married will be married. If you are married, you're having difficulty, go and do wedding in Jagannath Puri. It will not break. Your marriage will not break. All the incompatibilities, Lord Jagannath will amend all of them. All. I would recommend many devotees to do, and those who did, they are happy. Those who didn't do, they are having difficulties in their marriage. Those who did, yes, they are happy. That is Lord Jagannath. He amend everything. He doesn't like to see anyone in anxiety. So he can amend everything. Not opulent wedding. This is a small thing. In the name of wedding. It's a ceremony, just a ceremony in the name of wedding. Lord Jagannath will consider, you have come to me. It's my duty to take care. Jagannath will take care. Amend everything. Make any prayer to Lord Jagannath, he will answer. He will answer. So that they were mentioning, Tulsidas, he went to Jagannath Puri. He also came to Jagannath Puri. And when he came there, Lord Jagannath did not respond because he didn't go there to go and see if Jagannath. His mind was, he was told that Jagannath is Ramchandra. So he said, okay, let me go and see. So when he came there, he said, oh, really not Ramchandra. So he left. When he left, he was feeling very bad. I went there, I didn't see him in Ramchandra. He's not Ramchandra. So Lakshmi Devi told Jagannath, your devotee came here to see him and he didn't attend to him. He left, he about angry. He left you with anger. Somebody came here and he left with anger. I said, yes, he's left. Please go and call him back. So Tulsidas was called back to Jagannath Puri. When he came and he prayed to Jagannath, I worship Ramchandra. Jagannath said, yes, I'm Ram. So he changed to Ram Bhavan. Tulsidas was very happy. Yeah, Ramchandra. So he's Ramchandra. He is Ganesh. He is Krishna, Brajandananda. He is Nrsimha there. All the incarnations of Krishna are present in one form. They are all present. That you don't find in other incarnations of Krishna. They are individual. But Jagannath is complete. He's complete. Whatever you want from Jagannath, you get. You get it. He's merciful, very, very kind. So you can pray to him. See how 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐭𝐢 is very attached to him. Very, very attached. We worship Radha Samasona, Radha Ras Bihari, Radha Kunja Bihari. We have so many Panchatattva and the Singhadev, Jagannath. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's deity is Jagannath. He doesn't worship him. It's Jagannath that is his deity. That's what he worships. Very attached to Jagannath. So when he went to South India and for 4 months, the Chaturmasha, he stayed there. He couldn't have the time to carve the deity. So he made a mud. He molded Jagannath. You see? You have the darshan. It's mud. But nice, beautiful. That's what he worshipped. I heard that they have broken down the place now. It's a Venkatabat place. See, the deity was there. It was there. So it's very special, very special. Very dear to his devotees. And his devotees are very dear to him. So we have by the message of Prabhupada, Jagannath to worship. So let's worship him as the Supreme Personality, as a person, and we'll see the reciprocations. You have dream Jagannath. Jagannath is speaking with you, right? Yes, it's a person. You know, if you're not speaking with you, go and do something else. Because it's a person. You speak and tell us everything, how we can get his mercy. Jagannath Swami ki Jai. Jagannath Balade Subhadade ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Comment? Question? Jagannath,
is Jagannath Puri in Vaikuntha also?
yes.
And now
That is how they have 4 hands.
And now the Vrindavan is there in Golok. Similarly, Jagannath Puri also.
Jagannath Puri is not different from Golok but now. The same, Golok. I told you before, he has 2 futures. The upland side, Vaikuntha side is there, and the Goloka is also there. Both.
You mentioned about like heart transplant of Jagannath. So
Yes.
does it also happen for Baldev Subhadra? Is it only for Jagannath?
No, the 3.
Or
They will do the 3.
or also one more. You mentioned that devotees who the resident of
Jagannath Puri.
Puri, they are 400. Like so in Goloka Vrindavan, which is like for the devotees of Radha Krishna. So like when they leave the body, do they go to the same is there a section for the Jagannath deities, different section, and for Garnet deities, different section? Or is it
In Vaikuntha, different sections are there. But in Goloka, so there is Sweta Dvipa. Sweta. This one. No 4 hands, only 2 hands. But Vaikuntha is different. Lord Ramachandra is supposed to have 2 hands, but because just like what happened to Krishna appeared with 4 hands, he was asked to reduce. So he has 2 hands, but actually he has 4 hands. Due to the request, his 2 hands inside. So the 2 hands is there. Because he's from Ayodhya is Vaikuntha, he's supposed to have 4 hands. But in Jagannath, this is Goloka, it's 2 hands. Alright, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.